Hello everyone, this is Daniel with Bonanza and Phil from Laticrete.
We're showing cementitious Hydroban, and Hydro Barrier Plus. We're going to talk about Multimax Lite Thinset and Permacolor Select Grout. Those are our four main focal points today.
We may not show them all in this video, but we can always do another video and show them again.
We can.
And Phil's here showing these products to Richter Stone and Tile in Sun Valley. Longtime customer, we're really happy to have him. And thanks for watching.
So we'll start with cement waterproofing, okay? Our cement waterproofing is a 30-pound bag, okay? You just add water. One bag, 4 quarts of water, you mix and you use, okay? I did this yesterday. This is rolled on with a 3/8" nap roller. This was troweled on. 8x8 notch trowel. A little different texture. This one's smoother, right? Do you guys normally roll or trowel?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you like about rolling?
I think it's just more quicker.
It's faster?
Yeah.
Okay. For the wall, do you roll this on the wall ever or just on the floor?
On the floor.
Okay, on the floor. Okay. So this is 1 coat of cementitious. This product's installed 2 coats. This one I probably did 3 years ago. So you can see, very flexible. No cracking, very flexible.
This is cementitious.
This is cementitious, okay? So this can be applied onto concrete. It's going to be a flexible waterproofing that you can also apply in a pool where plaster will attach to it. Okay, so here's cementitious Hydroban, 30-pound bag. One bag does about 130 square feet. It's going to be 2 coats, 40 mil. So that's 20 and 20, 2 coats of 20 mil. You're going to get that mil thickness by using your notch, your V-notch, or a 1/8" notch trowel. We're going to do it right here. I'll just put it on the floor so y'all can see it. This is the consistency for rolling it on. For rolling. If you're going to trowel it on, you want to go thicker, okay? So let's get a board and put it right there.
So the notches give you the thickness, and then you
Right.
just knock it down. That's it.
So you need the notch so you know that you
So you know you can gauge it. That gate helps you gauge it. And then if you wanted to come, you can see I got 20. That's right at 20.
Right at 20.
Yeah, that's one coat. Okay, so the 20.
All right.
There's a little bit on there. That's perfect. Okay,
How long does it take to dry out?
it's fast. So we'll come back to it and look at it. Okay.
You don't put any notches in here to
No, I keep it smooth.
keep it smooth.
Yeah.
So you adhere to the smooth surface.
Yeah, because what you're looking for is you don't want thin material. You want a total of 40 mil total thickness for waterproofing.
So you first use the notch to get your thickness.
Yeah, so you don't have waste material, and it just costs you more. So this will help you get that square footage you need out of a bucket,
Right.
and then you come back, and after this dries, you'll do a second coat, same thing, and then flatten it, and then an hour later you're installing.
So 2 coats.
Yes, 2 coats. Now, if you can do it in 1 coat, you can do it in 1 coat. If you use a bigger trowel, a bit bigger notch, if you use a 1/4 inch, you can do it in one coat. Okay?
Oh, okay. So you could do it that way.
You could. So
Why would you do 1 versus 2?
well, I think 2 is better because if you miss a spot or if there's an area where it gets a little bee hole or something, you got to come back and catch that. This will once that cures, you'll see any air or any entrapment that came into the second coat. It's always what we prefer. Okay, but once you install it, and if there's a problem, we're going to see 1 thickness. That's all we're going to look at. Make sure that total thickness. So if you can get that with 1 coat, it's good.
Second coat is again notch trowel and knockdown.
Yep.
1/8 notch to do
Right,
the 2.
right. But it's hard because one thing about it, this stuff sets up pretty quick. If you have a small area, if you mix up small batches, you can just knock out a whole area quickly and then come back and do your second one. To do 1 coat is a little tricky because now you got to make sure you're coming off a wet edge and you don't want it to, if you take a break, there's all those things that you're going to have to deal with. Okay? Yes.
So you can roll it like this,
Uh-huh.
or you can do that. Right?
Yes.
Now, when I'm looking at the end result, this is like a very thick orange peel versus totally flat.
Yeah.
That to me is a lot more desirable for coverage compared to this.
Yep.
So if we roll it, can we just flat trowel over it and get the same result?
You can. You're just going to waste a bunch of rollers because once that gets all gummy, you're not going to want to use it again.
So it's best to...
It's better to, if you're doing a floor, pour it out and trowel it.
No, use a lot of rollers.
So, hold on. Look, so I did this yesterday. I did a rolling method and a trowel method. Some, you know, if you're doing a shotcrete pool and you're just doing it's a rough surface, a roller is going to get in those nooks and crannies better than a trowel a lot of times, or a mainstream brush.
You do a combination
Yes,
where you start with the roller
you can.
and you come back for your second coat.
Maybe not in such a heavy...
Multimax Lite is a 25-pound bag that gets you 50 pounds of coverage. It's a lightweight product, no sand, safe to mix indoors. It is has a 4-hour pot life, a 40-minute open time, plastic bag to protect it from the elements, non-sag, can go up to 3/4 of an inch thick. So great for an exterior veneer installation or a large heavy tile installation indoors or outdoors. Oh, by the way, there's a stamp here on every bag. Every batch is stamped. Every bag is stamped with its own batch number and bag number. We keep a little bit of that batch in Corona or wherever it's made for, I think, 3 years. So we take samples and we keep it. If there's a problem in the field, we can always go to that batch and we can look at it to see what the problem is, okay? A full bag will take 4.8 to 5.4 quarts, okay? So I'm gonna do a half a bag, so I'm gonna do 2.5 quarts. Half. Multimax Lite is a large heavy tile thinset mortar that can go down to 1/8 inch up to 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so 254 is a thin set, so we're talking 3/16 is the thickest you want to go with that. So it has more versatility. Number 2, it's lighter. Okay, so easier on your shoulders, easier to mix, easier to ship. Number 3, there's no sand in it, so it's safer to be mixed indoors. Okay, so there's no silica. The other thing is it has a roughly the same open time, so they both stay open. This I think has a little bit longer open time than 254, but everything else would be the same. So it has the same abilities to go submerged. It still hits the 118.15, which is the highest bond strength you can get, a shear bond strength of over 400 psi, 400 to 500 psi. It's just a pleasure to use. 254 is a beast of a product. It's amazing. It isn't as versatile as this, okay? So this has more versatility, more applications, okay, than you can with 254. And that's about it, okay?